Hi everybody, welcome to this episode of the Cast channel. In this episode, we are going to be showing off my 2022 post-Halloween season haul from Spirit. So Spirit, on its last days that it's open until November 2nd, and so on November 1st, they're what are they? 25% off. November 1st, I think they're 25% off. November 2nd, they're 50% off. So the Kaz family went on the 2nd, and I got a bunch of things. Let's see, the first thing I got was one of these ram's head skulls. So I got that for 50% off of what? Off of $19.99. So I got this for about $10. So I got that. I'll probably use that as for a photo shoot. I'll probably use that as a headdress or something. I like to do that. I'm like a barbarian person. Okay, for some future photo shoots, I got that. A red bodysuit. How much is that for? I got that for half at $16.99, so about $8.50. Got that. What else? I got some fishnet tights for a future photo shoot, and those are about $9. So 50% of $9. I got a skirt here. It has a bunch of tulle on it. This material here is called tulle. It's kind of a see-through sort of look to it, but it's elasticy around the waist. And this was about $20, so I got this for about $10. Put that over here. What else did I get in here? Got a wet look cat suit. I'm probably going to use this for sci-fi looking photo shoot sometime. And how much was this? I don't see a price on this. Probably around $10. I probably got this for about $5 to $10. Oh, here it is on the bottom here. Underneath the feet it was, oh wow, it was $40. So I got this for about $20. Next up, I got this for the Mrs. Cass. She wanted this. I'll get her this for Christmas. It's a sweatshirt with, what's his name? Jack? Is it Jack?
Jack the Reaper?
Jack the Reaper.
I don't know if it's just regular Reaper.
The Reaper? The Reaper, Jack the Reaper, their mascot. So they're Spirit's mascot here on the front. And on the arm here, on this one arm, it says, so much fun, it's scary. And this arm is plain. There's nothing on that arm. And I got this for, it was $30, so I got this for $15, which is what these should be anyway in real life. They, instead of having the prices jacked up, but got that there. And what else? For another photo shoot, I got these little Cupid earrings here. And these were about $5. Again, pretty much what these should be. Not the full price. I mean, I wouldn't pay full price $10 for these plastic things. So I got those there. And lastly, what I got was this guy, this sacrifice dagger with all these skulls all over the hilt here, all over the handle. Looks like it's it's got what, 4 skulls there, and they each have open jaws, open mouth, and red eyes. So they all have red eyes, and comes down. Looks like it's supposed to be wrapped leather there around the handle, and it comes down here. I like this. I like this right here. Almost looks like one of those like Japanese sais, except it would come straight down here. But I like this here, and I like how it comes down. It's kind of big, but I'll use this for some sort of photo shoot, sort of probably bloody photo shoot. And there's a whole bunch of skulls in here, carved in here. Whole lot of skulls. A big skull here, and then all these little skulls going up. It's like that on both sides here. So this is what they call the sacrifice dagger, and on the back here it is $12.99. That's not a bad price for it, regular. But this was about $6.50. $6.50. What I paid for it. A couple other things that we got that the Minicaz got. You got, well, this is from last year. These two are from last year. As a SpongeBob hat falls down. That box is from this year's theme. This box here with that skull and crossbones there, and the property of Dr. J. Reaper there. So it has this photorealistic looking box here. So just get it out here. Look at that. So it looks all like real wood there and metal. And there's that side. There's that side upside down. And there's that plain side there. And yeah, the top has a skull and crossbones there. The wood there. But this is all cardboard. On the bottom it's open though. It's nothing fancy on the bottom. It's just all open. And it's all hollow there. But those Halloween Factory ones, those are from last year. The Minicaz got at the end of the season last year. They held the posters, the blueprint posters that they were selling. And another thing that I got at the end of the season was this. So can you talk about this? It's like an electrode sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because the Dr. J. Reaper theme this year was like a mad scientist laboratory in a Dr. Frankenstein sort of setting.
It kind of looks
like in a castle.
It kind of looks like air cylinders from like Chuck E. Cheese animatronics.
It does.
It looks like something that was used for Chuck E. Cheese shows.
Yeah, because that's a tube there, but this looks like more like like some sort of electrode where this giant like electrical thing will come up, and because this is all cardboard, it looks like rusted metal. This looks like shiny metal. This is really, I actually thought this was metal, but this is all cardboard. It's just painted and printed like a silvery chrome metal, and this kind of looks like a like the inside, like an inside coil of a light bulb. So some sort of like electrode sort of thing that would attach the two between these, like as if it was doing some electrical experiments. And it has these pieces of cardboard that come out here. So that's loose there. That's loose there.
There's like a stick that went down there.
Oh, was there a stick? Okay, because that's a hole there. Right in here, that's a hole. And yeah, there's a hole there. Okay, so there was a stick. What color was the stick?
I think it was black.
Oh, okay. So that's there. And this was on top of the display. If your Spirit Halloween had a tall enough room that it was in, these would be on the very top of the, was it the back display?
Yeah.
Ours wasn't. Ours was in the former TJ Maxx in the Aviation Mall, and they had these on the side, right next to the back display.
Yeah, there's one in the display window too.
Oh, and one in the display window. So it wasn't tall enough. It wasn't tall enough to have it on top of the whole display. It was right next to the display in the front window of the store. But there's some vents here, some venting there, right in there.
Tell me about this.
I just did. It's like this is a plastic tube. Yeah. It's just a plastic tube. It goes across. It looks like it could like glow.
Looks like
with electricity.
It looks like an air compressor thing.
Yeah.
That's
yep,
what
it does.
Reminds me of.
Yeah, it looks like it's for like an air compressor, but you just put this in this hole here, and there's a little hole there, and it's just supposed to look like some sort of electrode for a mad scientist. Another big thing that you got, lastly, this is another thing that you got. So when they were shutting down, they pretty much let you have anything that you wanted to. Some of the things you paid for, other things you didn't have to pay for, but this you got for free, didn't you? Mm-hmm. They just pulled it off the wall and said, here, you can have it because you wanted it. So talk about this a bit, because you know more about this than I do. Yeah. There's what, Easter eggs on here?
Yeah, I think there's like different themes, like right there.
Okay, what's that theme?
I think that's like some swamp theme.
Okay, because it was from that was the theme in 2015, right?
I would have been way too young to remember that.
Yeah, and that looks like a lizard in there. White head It says a expedition. And so yeah, there's like a lizard here in a like formaldehyde, and this looks like a sample of swamp water. It says dated 2015. So this was from the. This is referencing the swamp theme.
The swamp tour thing.
Yeah, the swamp thing in swamp thing. The swamp theme that Spirit had back in 2015. Go across here.
I think it was called Spirit Tour, Swamp Tour, something like that.
Oh, it was? Yeah. So back in 2019, they had a ghost ship.
Yeah, big boat.
A big boat theme. The SS Riptide. So that year in 2019, their theme was this ghost ship. Okay, Reaper's Island. Here's a snake here in a bottle of formaldehyde.
Yeah, isn't that from like one of the big islands?
Yep, Reaper's Island.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say? It says poisonous emerald tree snake. Let me just try to get the light there. Okay, emerald tree snake, sample from Reaper's Island, poisonous. So that's the Reaper's, referencing the Reaper's Island theme.
Same thing as that theme, the boat theme.
Was it? Because this is his wharf. Or this is Reaper's Wharf.
I think that was the other name for the SS Riptide.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a sample from Reaper's Wharf water. Going up here, we have an animal skull.
Looks like a sample of nothing.
Yeah, so looks like some green fluid there. And over here it says magic, spells, and elixirs. It says 1722, whatever that means. Monster Assembly Guide, 2021. So this was last year's theme, right?
I think so.
That was the factory, Halloween Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween Factory.
They didn't have any animatronics last year. They didn't have any.
I mean, they didn't have any. Oh, they didn't have any at all?
Shipment.
Oh yeah, because 2021, because of the China virus, they the shipments went a little wonky, and so yeah, 2021 was a bad year for displays because at the Aviation Mall Spirit, there were no animatronics on display. We didn't have any animatronics on display. They were just in the boxes, and that was it. And he just sold them, and that was it. So it really was not a fun year in 2021 for the animatronics. Now this says Spirit Aquarium sample octopus tentacle. So this was from the aquarium theme that they had.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago? Was it 2020? Is that it?
That was like that was back when I was like 4 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what year that was. That's no big deal. If you know, just put in the comments. Maybe 2019. This says 2016 haunted hotels. Yeah. So that was does this reference a hotel theme?
Yeah.
Back in 2016 that they had. And nice real photorealistic candles here. It looks like they took a whole bunch of textures. Like this whole thing is looks like it's stone, and they just photoshopped these other books and candles and skulls in there. So this is pretty neat, isn't it? This is a nice thing to have.
You forgot to mention that.
Oh, that little skull there. Yep, I saw it. Yep, the little mouse skull there.
I see little teeth.
Yep, probably like a mouse or some sort of rodent. Maybe like an opossum or something like that.
Not Chuck E. Cheese's skull.
Maybe it's Chuck E. Cheese's skull. Maybe he just needs a little derby right there. A little red derby. But that's it for this episode of the Kaz channel. So this is a pretty good haul that the Kaz family got this year. We got this huge thing here. We got 2 of these things. You got 2 from the Halloween Factory the year before. But you got 2 of those boxes there.
Yep, the other one's over there.
Yep, right there. Your Chuck E. Cheese, and your Chuck E. Cheese socks are on top of it too. And just put this up here.
That's one.
Can you hold this up?
Nothing's
like
on
that?
the back.
And then here's the rest of the haul here. So that's it for this episode of the Kaz channel. Thanks for coming. Please like and subscribe, and go to archangelproductions.org where you can watch more episodes of the Kaz channel and the mini Kaz channel and CEC Upstate on other types of platforms that you want. Your choice of platforms, from Rumble to YouTube to whatever you want. Your choice.
You can even watch our videos at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yep, you can watch them at Chuck E. Cheese's if you wanted to, or at Spirit next year as you're walking around. But again, thanks for coming, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.